Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Pirate by EVERGLOW. EVERGLOW is back after their fantastic first comeback and a surprisingly mind-blowing, amazing UNICEF song. We'll talk about Promise after this reaction, but I'm looking forward to Pirate. There's been a lot of hype around it. I mean, how can you not when EVERGLOW has had the slew of title tracks that they have had up until this point? Expectations are high, but we'll try to look at it as objectively as we can. Before we get into today's video, let's actually talk about today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. I'm sure you guys have heard of Surfshark VPN. They protect your data from malicious attackers and from your own internet service provider. ISPs like to take your data and sell them off. But for K-pop fans, Surfshark VPN also has a very important additional use, which is they give you access to region-locked content. So for example, if you want to watch Korean Netflix or something that's region-blocked on YouTube, just pull up Surfshark VPN, set your location to Korea, and voila, you got access to Korean Netflix. You can do that with YouTube and other platforms and set it to different countries and get access to region-based content. So for our viewers, if you use the link below or use code THERAPY, not only will you be getting 83% off your order, you also get 4 months for free. Plus, a subscription allows you to install it on as many devices as you want, so that's a crazy value. So thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video and allowing our viewers to truly use the internet freely and with a peace of mind. All right, let's get into today's video. This is Pirate by EVERGLOW, and this is your form of therapy. All right, visuals on point. All right, massively different sound direction, but still very EVERGLOW. Whoa, what is the structure of this song? Hold on. Oh, why does this sound so familiar? Parts of this sound very similar to Dun Dun. Why does this sound so... Oh my god, there's so many familiar parts of this melody and chord progression.
I'm a pirate, yeah, yeah, a pirate, yeah, yeah, a pirate, yeah, yeah. Now let me introduce myself. 난 한대 시작해 향해 다른 길을 향해. Yeah, let me introduce myself. Hoy 노래 불러 이제 가려진다고 엎질러 축제. Well, 시범이 timbers 같이 이 밤 지켜봐. 먼지 어깨에게 on board 다가올 haze 사라질 이 파도 아래서 잠들 모두. Yeah, I'm making a move. 유려한 별빛 요란한 오늘 밤 사이 I touch 올려 Girls all over the world 춤춰봐 tonight And we could be anything 미쳐봐 no doubt Rowing for the crown 휘날린 기분 All the way 우리가 만든 fire
Oh my god, on this hair!
I'm a pirate, yeah, yeah, a pirate, yeah, yeah, a pirate, yeah, yeah. Now let me introduce myself. 내 하늘의 끝은 두 갈래미래 새날개 노래. Yeah, let me introduce myself. 잠이라서 오늘 letter 눈이 부신 빛으로 together. 나를 믿고 따라올라 나의 방주에. Cause we are all over the world 춤춰봐 tonight And we could be anything, anything now 미쳐봐 no doubt Rowing for the crown 휘날린 기분 Cause I'm a pirate, yeah, yeah, I'm a pirate, yeah, yeah, a pirate, yeah, yeah Now
my god! What the? I'm in shock from so many things. The structure of the song is wild. I have to re-listen to that again, also for many various reasons. But the hook is insanity. Everglow really reached a tipping point with Dun Dun. I mean, Everglow, if we're just going with their title tracks, have never really missed the mark. But Dun Dun really did change a lot of things. In the way that I recently talked about how One Us, with their most recent comeback, they entered like a new echelon. They entered a new level of like, this is going to like change everything for them going forward. Everglow, not only was Dun Dun an amazing song, but it seems like since that point, their team has, or maybe this has been the case since Bon Bon Chocolat, because, even Bon Bon Chocolat and Adios were all mind-blowing and amazing. But it just feels like with La Di Da, and then First, and then Pirate, all the songs are different. Genre, styling, it's all different. But Everglow has carved out a specific sound for them. And they are the killing point queens. I feel like that's the only way I can describe Everglow. I think their style of music is not a specific genre, because it's not. I mean, Bon Bon Chocolat to Adios alone was such a huge departure in sound. So it's not based on a sound. It's not tied to any specific style of rapper or singer in their group, although you and Mia are very, very like easy to pick up in the songs. No, what defines them are their killing points. The killing points in those songs. Every song since their debut, the killing point is not just good, not just great, it is earth-shattering. And Pirate, I think, might be like the most addictive one yet. I mean, we have to see. But even with like the choreography of the hip sway, paying homage to our Abracadabra Brown Eyed Girls queens, like it's not a direct reference to that, but when I think of hip sways in K-pop, Brown Eyed Girls really, really set the bar for that. And Pirate, woof. Unfortunately, I didn't do a reaction for Promise here on YouTube because it was a UNICEF song. So I was like, okay, well, it's probably just a commercial jingle, whatever, right? And I was just streaming on our Patreon and someone was like, yo, it's not a commercial jingle. You have to check it out. And so I did, and how I can only describe Promise is it's basically like if you did like a lighthearted, earnest version of La Di Da. Like it had all the vibes of La Di Da, but like not in like that dark tone, but in like a much more hopeful, beautiful tone. And I think people said that the same people who worked on La Di Da also worked on Promise, which is understandable. But if you had done that, there would be inevitable drawing of the comparisons with La Di Da, but you can't compare any of Everglow's title tracks with their own title tracks because they're all so vastly different in genre and styling. And I think that's just the smartest thing they could be doing. It just always feel like Everglow did Everglow. This is Everglow's style. This is their sound. Their sound is that they will just blow your mind. That's it. They're not tied to a specific sound or a specific aesthetic even. Let's go ahead and check out Pirate again. Let's turn this up. All right, that's maybe too loud. What I'm also really enjoying about the music video is the camera work is insane. It's a mix of like physical camera work and also insane digital edits as well. But the song is like this really, really hype, insane club beat. I mean, look at the lyrics right here, right? But the camera also keeps up with that. And the music video keeps up with that as well. The music video makes this feel like, honestly, an acid trip. It feels like a psychedelic adventure into a song. That droning bass sound, and this is, I think, a common theme throughout this song. That droning bass sound, and if you think about like how the camera work moves, everything about this is very mesmerizing. It's almost like it is putting you into a some kind of like a hypnotic chant, you know? And I felt this during the chorus with the hook, the pirate. That hook also very mesmerizing, right? It feels like you're being inducted. And the bridge as well. I think it was Mia's bridge. The bridge as well, also very, very mesmerizing. The whole song has this very like weirdly like sucking you in, hypnotic sort of thing to it. It's wild, but it's really well done. Okay, so this is the chorus. So intro, chorus. See, this verse where they're starting, it doesn't sound like the start of a first verse. Usually you start off a song going like, let's go up, let's build up to the momentum, and then drop. That's your typical structure for a K-pop song. This song, the verse is starting up here. It's starting up here. These verses remind me a lot of Dun Dun. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm definitely not musically smart enough to tell you why. I would say go to CMR for that. But wow. Bro, this pre-chorus is fantastic. It's amazing.
I'm a pirate, yeah, yeah, a pirate, yeah, yeah, a pirate, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Edon is back! Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Edon is, she's amazing at just the killing points. Like, she doesn't get like the best line distribution in Everglow songs, but at the same time, she really gets the best parts. Like, she really, really kills you. But I'm curious. I think this is completely debatable and is going to be up to the official songwriter and composer's statement. But I'm not sure what is the chorus and what is not the chorus. So this part right here. I guess Mia's part would be considered the chorus. I guess what's throwing me off is this, again, K-pop, like they're disrupting the K-pop formula and I love it. And so this transition from here, it's a lot smoother than what you would typically expect from a K-pop chorus. It's much more of a smooth transition. But then the transition here, that's what you expect from a typical chorus drop. Like, oh, now we're going into the chorus. But this actually, I think, is more so transitions from Xion to Mia, chorus one. Did the camera just fucking do that? Hold on. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. Hold on. So this is either chorus 2 or this is a post-chorus.
myself.
Amazing. All right, hold on. We need to go back though because the camera said like, oops. Oh my gosh. That was physical. Damn. They legit stayed on her vertically. Respect. Wow. Wow, wow. And they followed the hand movement down. Wow. Oh, I love, hold on. Sorry, I want to dissect this part real quick. I love this, like this impact cut right here. Wow. It looks like they layered that with, whoa, shit. All right, so starts on a close-up of Iran, and then they actually pull out. So most likely they were digitally pushed in, and then they pull out. And then this is a different shot, and then obviously they do like this negative image effect, and then toss in a little light scribbles. Yeah, I was gonna say electricity, but it looks more like scribbles. Light scribbles, and then cut to Iran. Ooh, and then cut out as well. Ooh, wow. There's just a lot going on. Like, it's just one transition, but there's a lot going on. Oh, it's trippy. Also, speaking of pirate, I love the concept for this. Space pirate concept? Hell yeah, I'm in. I feel like there's a lot to this that derives some callbacks to stuff like Dun Dun and La Di Da, you know? Dun Dun, they had like an iceberg set that looked like this, except this is like the opposite. If they were like in Antarctica, they're on like Mars or some shit. And then, what was I just looking at? Oh, this main set right here. This set right here. They dance on it as well. Hold on. In La Di Da, they also had a set very similar to this. They're almost like reusing the same sort of styles and sets, but it doesn't feel like they're reusing it. It feels like there's a continuity, although I don't know if there's an actual like storyline continuity, but there's a visual continuity, but then they restyled it completely. So it also doesn't feel like they're doing the same thing. The shiver me timbers. Okay. The fact that she incorporated actual like pirate speak slang. Interesting. Look at a lot of this camera work. Okay, there's a little digital enhancements here and there, but this is largely a cameraman doing this on a fucking gimbal, all right? Or a stabilizer or a chest rig. Like, he is like physically doing this. Or she. Wow, that shot of Shion. Wow, just, you are going on the thumbnail. Wasn't there also like a flag scene in Dun Dun, but it was Mia, I think? Also, Shion with bangs. Dude, Onda's outfit is metal. Dude, everyone's styling in this is so dope. All right, I just realized what this reminded me of and why I love it. The melody, the addictiveness of it. It's like that Pepsi commercial from IZ1, Soyu, and PH1. The attitude, it's like just the part is very similar. Oh, I love it.
introduce myself. 내 하루의 끝은 두 갈래 미래. 새날개 노래. Yeah, let me introduce myself. 준비됐어. 오늘 letter.
See, like the big droning sounds right here. It just sounds so, I mean, hypnotic. And if you see like the after images of like when the camera is moving, obviously they're using the bolt arm to accomplish these moves, but then they enhance it with like the after image effects, and it creates like this very like you're in a haze and you don't know what you're seeing.
나를 믿고 따라올라 나의 방주에. 'Cause we are girls all over the world. 춤춰봐 tonight. And we can do anything now. 미쳐봐 no doubt. We're for the crown. 휘날린 깃발. 'Cause I'm a pirate, yeah, yeah. I'm a pirate, yeah, yeah. A pirate, yeah, yeah. Now let me introduce myself. 시작해 안 돼. 사랑해 향해. Now let me introduce myself.
You know what I love about this? The concept. Conceptually, this music video, the styling, the sound, the lyrics works all in tandem perfectly with the space pirate aesthetic. But what they nail is the tone, the vibe. Everything about the structure of this song, it throws you off. It throws you for a loop. It's wild. It goes fast, and then it's melodical, and then you've got just like the simple, like very like earwormy hook. All of this like craziness and this wildness that throws you off, it all comes down to the concept, and it works because pirate concepts, pirates in general, have that swagger, the swashbuckling attitude, that kind of carefree, like wildness about them, and they nail it on a cosmic level. That's the entirety. That's the entirety of this song. The structure of this song is it kind of doesn't make sense. It's kind of wild and it's kind of crazy because they're going for a pirate concept. You know, they're going for a swashbuckling concept, and I never realized how good pirate concepts could actually be until 80s did their treasure era. You know, several of their initial first comebacks were all pirate themed. You know, Say My Name and all of that. It all had like this incredible swagger to it, and I don't think I've ever seen a girl group have the swagger and the swashbuckling attitude of a pirate until Everglow. This is so mind-blowingly good. It's so good. The energy this song gives off is incredible. I mean, it's an 11 out of 10. It's an 11 out of 10. I think this is kind of groundbreaking. Listen, whether you like the song or not, like that's completely up to you. But I'm just saying this objectively. Like this is kind of groundbreaking. This is dope. Like this hasn't been done yet. And the space pirate concept. Ooh, like what I think this also accomplishes and does really well is like it makes me want to be a space pirate. Like watching this makes me mad that I am not in this world, that I am not in this universe. And I like the styling and the concept for this so much. I'm like, I wish they would keep doing this concept because it works for them. Also, I think a highlight here would be that I think they're working with the same video team. The way this video team lights their sets is very strange and odd, but I like it. The lighting for like when they're in like that red rock setting is very similar to the lighting that they had in their Dun Dun set. So I assume that this is the same video team. And this has also been something that I have been talking about for a long time is I really think that groups should stick with one video team largely through most of their career. And if they ever do work with a different team, it should be like another, like it should be for a different era. You know, it should be signaling a change in their visual style, not just like swapping a video team left and right, or only working with a video team for a couple comebacks and then a different team for another couple comebacks. Like, I really think like having a dedicated visual team also feeds into the aesthetic of this group. I really do not think that Everglow would be where they are if not for every single element working for them. Their A&R, their songs, their music, but also their choreographers. They themselves obviously bring a lot to the table, but their music video team as well. I think their music video team have just been setting an insane tone for how epic and grand this group is. So, I mean, above and beyond expectations, 11 out of 10. Everglow. What the hell? What the hell? But guys, that's my reaction and review to Everglow's Pirate. An insane swashbuckling cosmic adventure that I think really, one, subverts typical K-pop song structures. Two, a lot of very familiar melodies and very similar sounds. Like, I feel like I don't know if they're like trying to draw like back to their previous songs, but I feel like there are like weirdly a lot of different inspirations from their previous comebacks in this. But you know, they put out something that, you know, you always wonder, how is Everglow ever going to top themselves? And they do that by never doing the same thing, and yet at the same time doing what makes them so great and separates them from any other girl group out there right now. They're just Everglow. And so 11 out of 10 rating. Would love to know your thoughts about Pirate in the comments down below. Thank you everyone for watching our video. Thank you to Surfshark VPN once again for sponsoring this video. If you guys would like to support our channel directly, remember you can also always visit our Patreon. We're going to be doing a listening party for Everglow's Return of the Girl later this month. So if you want to check that out, come visit our Patreon. We do listening parties over there, reactions to varieties, survival shows, K-dramas. So if you want to check that out, all of it's on our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily. You can always just hit the like button. You can subscribe to our videos, check out our other videos over here, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.